Hey, thank you for joining me today. We're going to work through a little free and easy flow, release some tension, let go of everything a little bit. I tend to have a lot of alignment-based cues within my practices, and today we're going to let go of some of that and try and find some nice free movement within our bodies and enjoy those sensations. So let's begin. We will start today in child's pose, wide legs if that feels comfortable for you. Knees can be together if your hips are a little bit tight. Make your way on down to the mat. Extend your arms long in front of you. Let your forehead settle down and meet the floor. Taking a moment to land into your body, arriving. Maybe you do a brief body scan here, noticing places where you may feel some tension and release it. But also acknowledge and notice those places where you are feeling at ease and good. We very quickly jump to negatives naturally. So maybe today, as part of this practice, you try and find some of the positives, spaces where you feel good. And bring some awareness to your breath. You're not changing it, not altering it. You're just noticing. The quality of your breath will naturally start to increase when you bring that awareness to it. On each breath in, maybe you allow your fingertips to energetically reach forward. And on each exhale, your torso melts a little bit more down towards the mat, sinking a little deeper. If you practice using your Ujjayi breath, I invite you to establish that now. Breathing through your nose, restricting the base of your throat, creating this soft hum, ocean-like sound. It helps maintain that stability and steadiness through the practice. And from here, we're going to begin to find a little bit of movement. So bringing this right hand underneath that extended left arm, finding a twist within your child's pose. So your right palm comes face up. Your cheek is coming down towards the mat, so you're facing it towards that left side. Still keeping your attention inward, maybe your eyes are closed. A few moments here just to feel your body begin to open. And then unwind, bring that right arm long in front of you. Let your head come back down. Do the same thing on the left side. So bring that left arm underneath your right. Let your shoulder come down to the mat. Your palm turns face up. And then you turn your head towards that right side. So your left cheek, left forehead is all sinking down into the mat. Find some softness here. On each exhale, maybe you allow yourself to let go and release a little bit more tension. Then you're going to unwind, bring that left arm long in front of you, back to your child's pose. We'll make our way up through puppy dog pose. So you can keep those arms out long in front of you. Begin to come over onto your knees. Walk your knees under your hips. Your hips stay high. And then reach your fingertips forward, let your forehead come down, everything sinks down towards the mat, feeling that opening through your shoulders. Again, each breath in, maybe a really gentle lengthening through your arms. On each exhale, letting go, finding yourself sinking down into your mat. We'll come on over, all the way down onto your belly, finding Sphinx. So now your legs are long, press the tops of your feet into the mat underneath you. You can bring your feet wide for this one if you've got a tightness through your back or any injuries. Elbows are underneath your shoulders, press down into the mat, spread your fingers wide, you're in Sphinx pose. Gaze lifts, you feel proud, open across your collarbones. You are welcome to keep those eyes closed. If you want to increase any intensity here, an option is to come into seal pose. So bringing those hands out in front of you, pressing down into your palms and coming up a little bit higher. Same thing, gaze gently lifts in front of you. You're not gazing up towards the ceiling, you're just gazing out ahead. Create that space through your shoulders and collarbone. And then gently come back down through your Sphinx. Come all the way down onto your belly, let your forehead meet the mat. Bring your hands under your shoulders. Come on up to all fours. Find your tabletop. And we'll move through some cat-cows and some hip circles. So just finding some movement that works for you. Maybe you're circling your hips circularly, going towards the left to begin. And then changing direction, going in the opposite way. So maybe towards the right now. And then come on back to center. We'll take a few cat-cows. So push the mat away as you arch through your spine, round through your shoulders. Gaze comes down towards your navel. And then you're going to let your belly fall. Gaze lifts, tailbone lifts. And then again, push the mat away. That cat pose, arch through your spine. Press down into all 10 fingers. And then let your belly dip down. Find some fluidity in your spine. If you want to sync this with your breath, you are more than welcome to. Taking any extra movement that feels good in your body. Letting your hips sink. And then when you're ready, come on back to tabletop. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, find your first down dog. Knees deeply bent. Pedal your feet out side to side, beginning to open up through your hamstrings. Push the mat away. You want that length through your spine. If you're feeling tight through your hamstrings, bring your feet a little bit wider. Play around with your down dog. We very often in these poses just go into autopilot and we stop thinking about what we're doing. And as our practice evolves, our body changes. It's good to check in if something's still working for us. Gently walk your feet to the top of your mat. Find that forward fold. Deep bend through your knees. Let your head be heavy. Let everything go. Feel your spine decompress. Dangling your head. If you want to take any movements side to side or grabbing opposite elbows for ragdoll, you're more than welcome. Really slowly lengthening up. Roll your spine one vertebrae at a time. Really slowly roll your shoulders back, head lifts last. Finding yourself in Tadasana. Inhale as you reach your arms towards the sky, and exhale. Swan dive forward, hinge at your hips, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, long spine, push the mat away with your feet, come up high enough that it's worthwhile. And exhale, fold. Inhale, press down into your heels, sweep your arms, come all the way up. Gaze lifts. Exhale, hands through heart center. Do a few rounds of that. Finding your movement with your breath. My cue of the breath is an invitation only. If it doesn't work for you, let it go. This is your practice. Inhale to lengthen, arch through your back, gaze lifts. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, long spine, push the mat away. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press down into your heels, sweep, reach through your ring fingers. Gentle back bend. Exhale, hands through heart center. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, hands through heart center. One more time. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift, long spine, push the mat away. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, extend your arms all the way up. Exhale, hands through heart center. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, right foot steps back. Find low lunge. Back knee comes down. Inhale, sweep your arms. Press down into that left foot. Exhale, right hand comes down. Left arm sweeps open. Stay here for a breath. And then exhale, plant your hand down. Step it back to plank and stay here for a moment. Shift your weight forward. Come all the way down. Inhale, baby cobra. And exhale, down dog. Deep breath in. And then exhale, right foot comes forward. Find that low lunge, back knee down. Scoop your arms. Inhale. Exhale, hands come down. Step your back foot in, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, scoop and lengthen. Exhale, hands through your midline. Inhale, extend. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, left foot steps back, low lunge, back knee down. Inhale. Exhale, left hand down, sweep that right arm up and open. Breath in here. And then exhale, plant your hand down, step it back to plank. Lower all the way down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Deep breath in. And exhale, left foot steps forward, low lunge. Inhale. Exhale, hands come down, step in, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, scoop your arms, reach all the way, arms overhead. Exhale, hands through your midline. Inhale, reach your arms. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, right foot steps back, high crescent lunge. Root to rise, so ground down through your feet, extend your arms overhead. Stay here for a moment, bend through that back knee. Inhale deeply and then exhale, scoop your arms behind you. Let your torso come down. Inhale, extend your arms. Exhale, sweep them back. Inhale, extend. One more time. Exhale, reach back. Inhale, extend. And then exhale, plant your hands down, step back. Plank, lower all the way down. Inhale to Sphinx, elbows under your shoulders. Spread your fingers. And then exhale, come down. Press the mat away as you find your down dog. lift through your hips. Deep breath in, and then exhale. Right foot comes forward, crescent lunge. Reach your arms, deep breath in. And then exhale, plant your hands down, step in, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extend your arms. Exhale, hands through heart center. Same thing, other side. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, left foot steps back, high crescent lunge. Extend your arms overhead. Deep breath in. Exhale, scoop it back, airplane. Inhale, extend your arms. Exhale, sweep back. Inhale, extend. One more time. Exhale, sweep back, torso down. Inhale, reach through your fingertips. And then exhale, plant your hands down, step back, plank. Lower all the way down. Inhale, cobra. And exhale, tuck your toes, lift your hips. Find your down dog. Deep breath in. And then exhale, left foot comes forward, crescent lunge. Sweep your arms by your ears, reach through your fingertips. Stay for a breath, inhale. And then exhale, hands come down, float that back foot in, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms. Exhale, hands through heart center. Inhale, extend. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step both feet back, find down dog. So you're going to move into a little flow sequence. First couple of rounds can feel a little bit confusing. Stay in your down dog for a moment. First couple of rounds can feel confusing, but we'll do it a few times so that you can get your head around it and hopefully find that free and easy flowing movement and enjoy those sensations. So letting go of the alignment here and finding something nice and easy in that movement rather than overthinking. Deep breath in from your down dog. Exhale, right foot comes forward. Find warrior two. And then you're going to reach your right elbow towards that right knee. Find your extended side angle. From extended side angle, we're going to come around to the back of the mat. So sweep your arms around the long edge of your mat, pivot on your feet and bend through that back left leg and find a crescent lunge. And now we're going to come into warrior three. So hands to prayer, shift your weight forward, float those back toes up, reach through that back heel, warrior three. Then we're going to float those back toes down, come into an X shape towards the edge of your mat, then bend through that front knee, extended side angle. Bring your hands down to frame your front foot, step it back, down dog. Same thing, other side. Deep breath in, and then exhale, left foot comes forward, warrior two. Cartwheel your hands open. From here, extended side angle, left elbow towards left knee, reach through your fingertips, right arm overhead. Pivot on your feet, scoop your arms at the same time. Meet at the back of your mat, bend through that right knee, crescent lunge. Hands to prayer, shift your weight forward, coming over, warrior three. Stay for a breath, and then float that back foot down, X shape towards the long edge of your mat. Bend through that left knee, extended side angle. Hands come down, runner's lunge, step back, down dog. Do a couple more times each side. Catch my breath. Deep breath in. Exhale, right foot forward, warrior two. Extended side angle. Pivot on your feet, come round, crescent lunge to the back of your mat. Hands to prayer, shift your weight forward, Torso comes down, warrior three. Float those toes down, make an X shape towards the long edge of your mat. Bend through that front knee, extended side angle. Hands come down, frame that front foot, step it back, down dog. Left side, deep breath in. And then exhale, left foot comes forward, warrior two. Sink down, extended side angle. Pivot on your feet, come to the back of your mat, crescent lunge. Hands to prayer, shift your weight forward, warrior three. Float your back foot down, X shape, long edge of your mat. Bend through that front left knee, extended side angle. Runner's lunge, plant your hands down, step it back, down dog. One more each side, giving you the chance to enjoy the movement. Deep breath in. Exhale, right foot forward, warrior two. Cartwheel your hands. Extended side angle, right elbow, right knee. Pivot on your feet. Come round, back of your mat. Crescent lunge. Hands to prayer. Shift your weight forward. Find warrior three. Gently float those back toes down. X. Extended side angle towards the front of your mat. Hands come down, runner's lunge. Step it back, down dog. Left side, last side. Find your breath, inhale, and then exhale. Left foot comes forward. Cartwheel your hands, warrior two. Extended side angle, left elbow, left knee, right arm overhead. Sweep your arms, pivot on your feet, bend through that back knee, crescent lunge. Hands to prayer, shift your weight forward, T shape, warrior three. Float your back toes down, X. Bend through that front left knee, extended side angle. Runner's lunge, hands frame that front foot, step it back, down dog. Come to your knees, take a moment, sink back into your child's pose. Stay here for a moment and re-regulate your breath. Focus on that exhale. Maybe matching it to meet your inhale or lengthening it. And from your child's pose, either coming up to down dog or from tabletop, make your way to pigeon pose with your right leg forward. So right knee comes towards that right wrist. Walk your left toes back out, letting your pelvis sink down towards the mat. If you've got blocks or blankets, you are welcome to pop them underneath that left extended leg and that right hip. And you can walk your arms down, let your torso come down, just finding a moment to soften here into the pose. And then you're going to sit this right hip down onto the mat. Sweep your left foot around in front of you. The sole of your right foot is to the inner edge of that left thigh. Extend your arms overhead and fold forward, grabbing hold of wherever is good for you. It doesn't have to be your feet, it can be your shin. Just take a moment. Then gently come all the way back up. Bring your right hand behind you. Left hand comes to that right hip. And just a really gentle twist. Gaze out over that back right shoulder. Long spine. If your breath is becoming shortened here, come out of it a little bit. You want to be able to have free-flowing, natural breath. within this twist. Gently unwind. Sweep that back left foot behind you. Come on back over, either into tabletop or down dog. We'll do the same thing on your left side. So left knee comes to that left wrist. Walk your back right toes out, bringing your pelvis down towards the mat. And again, option for blankets, pillows, blocks, books, anything underneath your hip and that extended legs. Come down onto your elbows if that feels good for you. Maybe your torso sinks right down. Find your sweet spot that you can soften into for a few moments. Doesn't have to look like mine. And then beginning to sit that left sit bone down. Sweep your right foot around in front of you. Right foot long. The sole of your left foot is to the inner edge of that right thigh. Extend your arms and then lengthen over your extended leg. Forward fold. A moment here. Allow your spine to unfurl and come up. Bring that left hand behind you, right hand to your left knee, and twist. Gaze out over that back shoulder. Long spine, maybe closing your eyes. Gently unwind. Bring both legs long in front of you and then come all the way down to your back. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Finding happy baby, so grabbing hold. Bring your knees down towards your armpits. Grabbing hold of the baby toe edge of your feet. And then just gently bringing your knees and feet down towards the earth. Straightening through your back, lengthening your shoulders onto the mat. If there's any final pose or movement you'd like to take, you're more than welcome. Otherwise, I will meet you in Shavasana. Grab a blanket. Get comfy. And stay here for as long as you can. Allow your feet to flop open. Palms face up, or maybe one hand to heart, one hand to belly for a moment of softness and connection with yourself. Allow your breath to go. Allow that back body, which is on the mat, to be heavy. Top body is soft and melting, almost like water spilling out onto the floor as you let go. Encourage you to stay here for a little bit longer. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me today. I hope that you enjoyed this. Feel free to leave me a comment, let me know, give me some feedback, and subscribe. And thank you so much. Namaste.